everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it's been crazy. I want to first say today is Wednesday, October 13, 2021. Guys, thank you so much for coming back to this channel and subscribing. If you haven't, please subscribe. Guys, first of all, I gotta say, I haven't been posting because, of course, I got suspended. I was black again. I was restricted from coming here to my channel, my little channel with a very few followers. But that's what I'm saying. Thank you guys so much for coming. I got a strike, something that I posted a couple months ago about a doctor who who has been running this show since March, early March, or probably before. We don't really know about this whole pandemic. For some reason, they said that I was going against company guidelines, whatever. I reached out back. They didn't remove the strike. They completely suspended me for a week. So that is the reason why I haven't been able to post. I also got a little sick, as you can tell from my voice, but I'm getting better, thank God. But I just want to say, please share this video, subscribe, follow me on the Facebook page, JulissaDesigns YouTube channel, so that you guys can get the latest update. You can ask me any questions. I couldn't even post like a quick update, one of those short videos here to let you guys know what happened. I did put it on the main page in the profile in case you didn't see it. But I just want to say thank you again for staying with me. Guys, we need to unite more than ever. We're obviously living in the last days. What happened this past week is just, it's like everything is boom boom boom, like they're just throwing it in your face. The restrictions that you can't come here, you're not allowed here anymore, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna lose everything. Like the main thing excuse me, that I saw was the airlines firing people that have been with them for 25 years of service. Effective immediately, these people, these pilots, are losing their work. They're losing the way to bring food to the table because they are refusing to get something in them that to this point is still being developed, is still needing testing, is still having a lot of changes back and forth. You need the second one, you need the third one, and perhaps you can get a different brand and you should be okay. So all these changes, let me just say this, all these changes that we are seeing about this first and second dosage is because it hasn't been fully studied yet. This is why we shouldn't be forced into taking it, guys. They can bring me the best doctor ever and he can say it is safe, this and that. If it's safe, why so much back and forth? Why so many people getting sick? Why so many things like that? Why is it so demanded? What's the reason of us still wearing the covering in our face and perhaps still coming up with a positive result of the pandemic if we have it? So what's the point of having it if you still can get the whole pandemic with it? And, I do apologize, I gotta use code words, guys. If you want to support this channel, once I get more people on Patreon, the link is here in the description. I'm gonna start using that platform just so that we can be able to speak freely. At least you guys will understand better what I'm saying. But everything that happened this week just goes to show you, I got suspended. It's not, my little video got suspended. They're censoring up and down, so please, bear with me as I speak in code words and all of that. But that's not going to refrain me from speaking the truth. We obviously have an issue here, guys, and the fact I'm here to speak to you guys about this basketball player, professional basketball player Kyrie Irving, is taking a stand. He is refusing to get the first and second dosage, guys, and his whole team got stabbed into. He went ahead and got it, and he's saying he's not gonna have it. He says he doesn't need it, and that tells you guys, at least somebody so bold like that is, with so much fame and money, he's taking a stand, and that's what we should all be doing. And I was happy to see over the weekend the protests in Italy. protesting in Australia. I mean, the world is just like crying out. Like, are you kidding me? They're opening the borders here in the US only for people who have the first and second dosage. The border with Canada and Mexico is going to open only for people who got the first and second dosage. You know how ridiculous it is that they want us to, like, they want us to say this is the safest way to beat this whole pandemic, but if you go ahead and get your first, your second dosage, even your booster, you still will be coming up with a positive result. And they're really gonna tell you to go ahead and do it. Like, just say it out loud. I was always told, say things out loud so that you know if it makes sense to you, especially when I was learning English. Let's just say everything they're telling us out loud to see if it actually makes sense. Just write it down on paper. So you're telling me that I'm gonna, only people who have it, the first and second dosage, are in New York City. They're the only ones allowed to eat indoors. But the same people that have the first and second dosage will perhaps get a positive results, and we're supposed to be okay with that. This is the solution for this whole pandemic, is to get the first and second dosage. It is not the solution. The reason for it is that they want control, right? So, I mean, this guy just got suspended from the NBA. So let me just read to you this article. Kyrie Irving can keep refusing to get the first and second dosage, but he's not gonna play for the Brooklyn Nets until he does. So he basically just got suspended from participating in the team. So the Nets announced Tuesday that Irving will not be playing or practice with the whole team until he can get the first and second dosage. And he has not responded. And this is, to me, insane, guys. This is so crazy because I'm just like, wow. You know how crazy that is? Like, it's about having the freedom to choose what you want to do. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not here to convince anybody. Like, if you want to go ahead, you already have it. That's your choice, and I respect that. Even God himself, he doesn't force himself into anybody. He's at the door knocking. If you open the door, he'll come in. But like, the way they're just trying to force you to take this and alienating society from participating, in this life, just because they chose to not get something that perhaps it's just an adult decision. Hey, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't. That's not for me. And now we're being looked at like we are the worst of society. And the reason that I say that, it's gonna get worse, guys. Excuse me, it is gonna get worse. We know where we're going with this. Every second there's something else that they're banning us from. Every second there's something else. Millions of people, like, put that into perspective. Millions of people losing their work. They have no option to get unemployment benefits. They're losing their jobs. They're losing their way to pay. And the thing is that it's gonna create a domino effect, because so many people, like, I mean, I read the statistic in August. So many people quit their jobs. Imagine now that they're being forced to resign because they don't want to get the first and second dosage. And all those people are going to lose their job. Then they cannot claim unemployment benefits. They're not going to pay their rent or their mortgage, so that's going to affect all of that. I mean, what's going to happen is, I do have a feeling, I don't want to say it, guys, but I'm not saying this to scare anybody. I always say that, but it's going to come to a point, but even assistance from the government is going to demand for you to get the first and second dosage, guys. This is coming up next. I don't know what you guys are thinking. This is life right now, and this is coming up next. Guarantee you 100%. If they're saying even the US border, they don't want to see your negative result. They want to see your first and second dosage. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine your workplace telling you you can't even come here. You can, I mean, that pilot that did the video, which I'm gonna see if I can put here for you guys to see. He did that video and he's like, I've been a pilot for 25 years and now I'm being forced to resign from my job. Are you kidding me, guys? And we're supposed to be okay with this? That's crazy. It is crazy, but you know what? The people in charge, they can think that they have the upper hand, they're moving the agenda freely, but you know what, soon enough we're gonna see that sign in the clouds and Jesus is gonna come back. So let's just be bold for Christ, guys. Share the gospel. Like I said, guys, thank you once again for staying with me. If you don't see me posting, please know that I'm gonna try my best to not get another strike, not to be suspended, because I really like doing my YouTube channel and connecting with you guys and just connecting, because this is a time that we need to unite, especially living in moments like this. But if you don't see me, please follow on the Facebook page so that you guys know what's going on. Follow me. If you want to support my channel, go into Patreon. The link is here in the description. Go on the website and you're gonna know all the information that you need to know about me. So thank you guys once again. Let me know what you guys think about all of this restriction. Let's just start making the list. How do we, let's just start doing a list of all the restrictions of things that we are no longer allowed to do because we decided, perhaps, hey, it's like they're gonna force you to eat something that you don't want to eat. Imagine that. You're an adult. If you don't want to eat that, you're allergic to something and you don't feel like that's what you want. Why would it make it such a enforcement? Like, we are adults. Like, just stop making these decisions on us like that. We have the power to choose. What is going on here, guys? So anyways, thank you guys so much. I really hope everybody's having a great Wednesday night. God bless.
I've been an airline pilot for 18 years and now I'm facing an ultimatum, not a choice, but an ultimatum. I'm being told in order to continue my career as an airline pilot, I must get vaccinated, which really means I have to choose between my family and my freedom of choice. Whether you believe that vaccination is the right thing to do or not, the situation is far from unhealthy. We Americans have fought to live for 257 years. We go around the world ready to go to the freedom of our lives. Other countries, people fight for their freedom, while ours is restricted. It makes me feel forced to wear a changes our idea of a new and acceptable norm.
Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I hope to see you in the next video.